budget to do the things on the list.
Right.
Event staff, people to work the front door, people to serve drinks, people to take money, security, these kind of things.
How about a bouncer?
Well,
You said
a
security.
bouncer, when I'm saying security, is someone to say, hey, event's over, people need to go, park over there, hey, you can't do that, you can't come in, you have to leave, those kind of things. You don't have to have somebody burly to do it, you just have somebody with authority.
So you don't need to be in their face,
an
anybody's
authority, you
face
just need
about
someone
it.
authority who can make people act right if there's something.
And who was that person last night?
Oh, that's it, Tommy and Corey, because it's their thing.
Right.
Food and drinks, because you can never have an event without having beverages and something people snack on. Live music, meaning something besides DJs. DJs are going all the time. You want to have an event. You want to have a live band. You want to have something like that. You have a dance showcase, whatever. But you have to have an event coordinator. You have to have a musical director. That's why Hitomi hired me, because she gets a band to play everything instead of having DJs to play everything. And I handle the rehearsals and what the music's going to be and picking songs for the
You did
set.
all that?
Yeah, so she didn't have to. Brought the PA, because I own.
So you freed her to do
my
it.
own gear. Yeah, like if she has a musical director, she can say like, it's this day and this time, and we have dancers, and you're gonna do a set.
Right.
And then all the details, that's my job.
Okay.
She don't have to worry about that because she got all this other shit.
Speaking of other shit, from last night, what was strong and what was weak? What do your postmortem about?
Yesterday was the best food and drinks they've ever had
Right.
because they had the turkey legs. Event staff is always cool. The location is actually the spot that she works. The owner of the place was there last night. And budget is handled by the owner of the spot, because he has to give her permission to have the thing there and to call in the vendors with the turkey legs and extra staff to serve drinks and shit like that. Because it's just her.
Gotcha.
But when she has an event, she got to bring in extra people to do things. Have a girl at the front door. Have a girl behind the bar. Have there's things to do, and you're busy with other shit. So you have to have a bartender dedicated. You have to have a door person dedicated. You have a food person dedicated, and then you can move around them things. DJs, you have to have someone from the moment the doors open,
Yeah.
and you have to have someone for when, as people are starting to filter out slowly. Then you fill the middle section in 1 hour intervals with, you got a 1 hour interval for live music. There's a full band set. You have a dance showcase that's maybe 30 minutes where every dance crew might get 5 minutes.
Okay.
You play those two things live. Then the other DJs, you chop out the other time in between things with their sets. Usually a set can be an hour, maybe less, but it's usually 45 minutes to an hour each person. And you can do an event that starts at 10. Well, first DJ, 10 to 10, 10 to 11 or 11:15 or 10:45, whatever. And you just keep going till you get to the dance showcase. You do that, then you do the live set. Then you pick up with DJs when the live set is finished all the way to the end, and it can run as long as you want. You're gonna need an average of 1, 2, 3, 4.
But yes,
you're gonna need an average of 5 DJs.
Yesterday you had the live first, and then the dancers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they do the live set first, then they do the dance showcase.
Right.
And then sometimes they do the dance showcase first and they do the live set. Like when we do a freaky show, it's flipped the other way. I only prefer one thing.
What's that?
To do the dance showcase and the live showcase next to each other.
Okay.
That's my preference.
Okay.
I don't want to start playing, stop, start playing again.
Right.
If I start playing, I want to do the whole nut, get it out.
Gotcha.
And most musicians are like that. Dancers are not like that. DJs are not like that. They don't have a preference. Musicians, when they start playing their thing, they want to play their thing all the way, be done. I don't want to start, stop, start again.
Well,
It's like sex. Don't interrupt me.
Right. Okay.
If we're not gonna do it, don't even start.
Gotcha.
If we're gonna start, don't get in the way till I'm done.
Gotcha. But with yesterday when you were telling me about Asuka and her original song, I appreciated the little heads up there, because then I could like wait for that song, and it was just when you exactly
And
what
I
you
told
said.
you, that song, if you play it slower, doesn't really hit. You got to keep the tempo up.
Right.
I told you.
Right. I remember that.
And we played it up tempo. It's cool.
Yeah.
But if it drags, just sucks the energy right out of it. very simple song, chord changes wise. And when they put it on the record, they just used the program drums. They didn't even use like yurt rock where they take an actual drummer and they sample the piece that they want. They just, you know, kick, got it, kick, got it, kick, and got kick, got it, kick, got it, kick. You know, it's just real simple, rudimentary. Because they weren't thinking about that because they didn't have a budget to record the record. They did the whole thing, drum machines, keyboards, maybe a bass player, and then they mixed it down. You know, they didn't go in the studio with the band that she has when she does her live shows to record the record. Not a lot of real drums on that record. Still,
Gotcha.
it's a nice debut because you want to have the thing merch when you're out there in the world. Because you know, Asuka works a lot. And she has a gig at the radio station every week.
You seem to be really tightly connected with a lot of these folks, man.
Well, I mean,
for some time,
I've
right?
established relationships with these people for a long time, and Asuka always struck me as special because she was a Japanese girl that didn't speak English. But when but she wanted to sing, and she was driven, and she was not afraid to do something really difficult, like say a Jill Scott live arrangement. That don't bother Asuka. She's not afraid. She will try it, and I love that. Because a lot of people don't want to do anything that they can't do excellently. You know,
Right.
they don't want to do anything that they can't shine. They don't want to do anything.
Is that
where
a
there's
cultural thing here?
No, it's an artist thing.
Okay.
They don't want to do things where there's a possibility you can fall on your face.
Right.
Asuka's like, fuck it, I'll get in there, and I love that. I love that tenacity. I love that I will try anything. It's not too hard. I haven't even tried it yet.
Right.
And then she'll try it. She'll conquer that motherfucker. And then she feels great. And then I'm proud.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's been that way since the beginning. So I always call her and Sachi. You know, I call Sachi because she was the singer who was a hot girl, and hot girl out front. You can't fuck with that. And I wanted to fuck with Asuka because she was so fucking driven and she was singing all the goddamn time.
Right.
And she was the only person I knew that was not afraid to try the things that I wanted to do. Like those Jill Scott live arrangements are hard. It's the difference between a singer who wants to sing Earth, Wind, and Fire. If they want to sing September, I don't want to work with them. But if they're not afraid to try, what is it? If they're not afraid to try, You Can't Hide Love. If they're not afraid to try a live version of Can't Hide Love, like a D'Angelo version, that's the person who I want to work with, who wants to play Earth, Wind, and Fire. You want to play Earth, Wind, and Fire? Cool. But if you want to play the cheesy thing that every fucking body plays, the same song that everyone in this country plays, I'm not interested in that. Can't Hide Love, D'Angelo? Ooh.
You got me at hello there.
Maybe we should work together.
Sweet.
You know?
Sweet.
It's just a whole different attitude. Same guys that wrote both of them songs. But one is just, you know, simple.
I got a big favor to ask.
Simple, straight,
I got a big
cheesy,
favor to
and the
ask
other
you,
one
dude.
is
Big favor.
what?
The old R Boozer. You remember you?
Oh yeah, Carl.
The new R Boozer.
I
Have you
heard
heard about it?
I heard that there's a guy who bought it and they're trying to work
Swiss
it back.
guy.
I need to go back. I need to go over there and talk to
We
that
need
guy.
your help.
Yeah, go over and talk to
And
that
he's got
guy
a
about
Thai
that guy.
wife, and they're magical and mysterious.
And get
You'd
him-
love them. Help them get the customers they need.
And get him.
They need you.
to talk to Carl about what it is.
Get
that
your
made
band
our
over there.
Boozer-
Get your band over
Hi.
there. Put them on the map, dude. Would you do that?
Well, yeah, I went over there. I DJ'd a lot of events at our Boozer. I wouldn't mind going back over there. I was talking to Rob about that a few days ago.
Sweet. That's good
I
to
didn't
hear.
know that there.
Yeah, we need you on board.
I didn't know that our Boozer was a thing anymore.
This guy is really authentic, man. You'd love him. You'd love his concept.
Well, I mean,
High quality guy.
if he's
Connoisseur.
willing-
Connoisseur like yourself.
if he's willing to
Yeah.
to actually make changes instead of just talk about it,
Oh, he's trying everything now. He's the most desperate he's ever been, it seems.
yeah. I mean, if he's actually interested in making changes, a lot of people talk a good game, but they don't want to change stuff because it's their shit.
I feel it.
You know.
The guy's proud, man.
And I'm like, I'm gonna walk into
You
our
love
Boozer.
this guy.
I'm gonna walk into our Boozer and I'm gonna be like, look, these are facts here.
Yeah.
You
He needs to know
cannot-
the truth.
You cannot bring our Boozer back if you don't have a comfortable spot, which means couches. If you don't have couches, you can forget it. People liked our Boozer because it was comfortable.
There you go. See? Okay, that's beautiful. That's what we're talking about.
And nothing is comfortable like a big ass couch against the wall. Frees up all your space and people can sit and chill. People wanted to hang out at our Boozer. They would go and just stay for hours and hours and just keep on drinking.
Yes.
Because they were comfortable.
Hello.
I mean, physically
Yeah.
comfortable.
Mentally as well.
Nothing makes you want to hang out and chill
Spiritually.
like a soft leather couch. Nothing like it. If you don't have couches, you're never gonna have our Boozer.
That's
Second,
beautiful.
you gotta have all the fucking import beers that people love. And you might want to get a pool table. And no, darts is not a substitute for a pool table. But a pool table
How about
is,
foosball?
A pool table is not mandatory.
How do you feel on foosball?
Foosball is all right. It's not. None of these things are mandatory. What's mandatory is the good music, the drinks, and the comfort, the couches.
We'll get a second anatomy out of
And
you.
better stuff on television. You can't have, nobody gives a fuck about baseball. Put basketball on.
There you go.
Everybody knows this.
You're awesome, dude. Get home safe and sound, all right?
Thank you, man.
Talk to
Enjoy
you soon.
yourself.
All righty.
Peace.